Hi there, how are you? This is Pauline. Good to see you again. I hope you're okay and I'm well. I've got, I have a message or a short story that I want to share with you. It might not mean anything or it might mean something. It disturbed me the day that it was going on, that day that it happens. And somehow I managed to get rid of it because I finally dealt with it. Okay, so what happened after the Queen's funeral? Soon after, that was the Queen Elizabeth. That was on Monday, the 19th of September. So I didn't watch much of this funeral that was live streamed, but I've seen it later in the news, in some videos on YouTube. So I've seen a bit of everything, of little things. So I've seen the people going in there a bit, maybe 1 minute or so. I've seen the person that collapsed, the guard that collapsed. I've seen the, what is it, the removal of the crown. And I've also seen the priest giving the sermon and the lowering of the coffin. So that's all I've seen so far. And so that's it. I thought, okay, I've seen the most important parts. So I went on with my days and all that. And somehow something was happening with me. There was that I couldn't understand that Queen Elizabeth was on my vision the whole day. Okay, so it started from when she was young until the last, probably the recent picture or photos or her looks before her death. Yeah, so that's it. So okay, so I thought, all right, probably that's it. It's a big thing that happened, so it's understandable. But what happened was, it had become like I was, what should I say, these things, hypnotized. So I was more like hypnotized that it's there, and it was becoming severe. It was too much that even in my busy days, it was there. I couldn't get it off my head. I couldn't get it off my vision. It was just there most of the time. So even in my prayer, I start to pray. It was there. And meditation, I thought, okay, it will help with my meditation, calm down and all that. And I just couldn't get it off. Somehow it was just sticking. Like I said, I was more like hypnotized. And I was struggling to get that off. But I just wouldn't go. And as days pass, it becomes too much. It became too much, and I thought, oh, am I going crazy? So I thought, okay, I will deal with this. I don't know what it wants and I don't know what it means. So what happened on the funeral was on the 19th of September. So then I sat down and meditate on the 23rd of September, which is 4 days after the funeral. That 4 days within that week, because it was becoming too much, and I thought, I don't want this kind of experience. It was a little bit like being, it's there, yeah, that it couldn't separate from me. So I sat down. As soon as I sat down there, straight away, it shows me here the Queen from the day, or from when she was crowned, the first time she was crowned and all, and to the last, to the recent thing that she has done and all that, that was on the television until the death. That's it. So there it was, it showed me, and I thought, okay, I will try and see what would be the message. So I asked the guidance, what does it mean? Why I am seeing it? Why I can't I get rid of it? This vision that is so too much. So I asked what would be the message. Okay, so immediately I was presented a wooden box in front of me. A wooden box in my vision. There's about 10 inches wide and a foot and a half, about that. Yeah, that. And this is I am not sure what sort of wood it is, but it was like it was carved around, and I didn't take notice of the design, and there is more like a handle on top that's there, and you carry it that way, so it was presented in front of me, and the Queen was there. There was no communication. It was just her appearance was there all the time. So I said immediately, I can't accept that. I don't know what's inside. So, and I said, open the box. So the box went open, and immediately there was like, I thought it was a plant about 2 inches wide and flat, starting to, at the tip was rounded, and it's starting to grow, and it was aiming up to the sky, but somehow it went up to about 2 meters high, and then there was another one was growing, and exactly the same, and I thought it was like a leaves, green leaves, but it wasn't, and it was darker. It was dark. It was too dark. Yeah, dark leaves and all that, but it's alive, and I thought, oh no, what's going on if there's a lot of it, and I don't know what's gonna do. So I said, chop it off. So then I saw a sword, and it was chop off, and I said, close the box. So then the box was closed, and I saw Elizabeth, the Queen. I saw the Queen's reaction. It was more like she was turning away from the box, and it was more like she was going to abandon it. So she turned around, she looked at it, and it's like, how I could feel was, I don't want to have anything to do with it. I don't want that. So she walked away and abandoned this box. So I wasn't looking with it, because I thought, oh my God, it was more like on my side, on my left side, but it was more like on the front, and the Queen Elizabeth was also in front of me, but a little bit on my left side. So as soon as she disappeared, Prince Charles, who is the king now, appeared, and he was more like looking directly towards where this box would be, or whatever that was growing would be. And I looked at him, but he couldn't see me. He didn't look at me, but I looked at him, and he looked disappointed. and I think he expected to see this growing thing, and it was, and the atmosphere was starting to darken. It was dark. Yeah, as soon as that plants came out, the place started to get dark. Yeah, and I thought, oh my God, and it was like it's some weird thing. So I thought, oh poor thing. I thought, oh, that was my thought, and he was really disappointed. And so he turned around, and that's it. And that's it. And I was gone. He didn't come back. The queen um, just abandoned the box, and I don't know where the box went. It just disappeared, and I just didn't dare to look at it. So I remained my composure standard. Didn't want to glance with that, and that's it. And I thought, I don't want that. So since that, so after I seen what happened, the box and all that, and somehow everything, the vision went away, with the queen and all this. And I thought, oh my God, that was it. And I now able to relax, able to sleep, able to move on with my daily routine, daily life. And I thought, so there was a message there that I was more like, I was more like the one that I'm not sure, but that was a very, very strong message that they choose me for whatever reason. I don't know. So that was it, and it was more like a nerve wracking in my part, a bit scary, but I don't know what it is. I don't want to send out anything that is a negative thing. Yeah, so I thought I share this just in case some of you experience anything similar. Yeah, and I thought, oh, okay. So I'm going to ask the card in regards to Prince Charles. Okay, so two of the leaves, or this energy, it is more like a leaves, but it's more like an energy that going up to the atmosphere, going up to the sky. And I don't even know what sort of question I can ask, but I can only try. So now Charles is the king. Okay. Something about heart, disappointed. Disappointment there. Yeah. Something about the heart. So what would that be? Okay. Disappointment, heart problem, whatever it is. Okay, anyway, it's only one card, so we'll see. We'll see what the next card. There's a dark. Look at that. Okay. The Hermit. Have we learned a lesson in this? Yeah. So what is that? Trying to bring out some light into something. Okay, so there is waiting, wishful thinking, or wishful thinking. wish or waiting. There's a healing process. Some dark situation, heart waiting for this healing process. It will take time, but what is it for? So I am asking about King Charles here. So what would be the message? So that's the message. Failure. Okay, so there's more cards here. So what does it mean? Okay, so, okay. Whoa. Wake up. Waking up. Okay. Trying to wake up something. There's the Queen. There's the King. That's his wish. What is that? Independent financial freedom here. So trying to build a solid foundation. What is that? Opportunity, or there's gonna be another news? There is going to be another show. Oh, sorry, a news. Why did I say that? I don't know. Okay, so heart, it is the matter of heart. There's a dark situation here that trying to bring the light out of something. Waiting to get better, is it what it means? Sorry. There was a situation, or there is a situation that need to be balanced. It wasn't balanced too much. Is it in regards to finance, money here, the freedom and independent? This is that's the King. Yeah. There is waiting, wish. And that's the King, the Queen is now there. It's on the head of the off-world here, the Hermit. So something is to wake up about something. So I will let you decide what it is. I will let you, because you say I only rely on my guidance. I didn't really study much of this, but it was pushing me to do something. And waking, wake up. Yeah. And there's gonna be a news of something here. So this came out separate. So that's all I can say in regards to this. And this is a question of on King Charles. Yeah, heart. Okay, so I will end this reading, and well, maybe you may be able to help me what it is or what it means. But I thought I better share, because this is really, it was a bit too much for me to handle. The energy that was around, that was bothering me, that I'm glad I was able to connect and ask what it is, and there it was solved for my own side, for my own sake. So thank you again, and bye for now. See you next time.